So
Okay.
pretty much, so this is your ad. This is
Let me
your
just get
form.
rid
Oh yeah, go ahead and get rid of whatever, but I don't see anything on my end.
of. Oh, okay.
So this is your ad. This is your message. This is your hook. This is your benefits. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer it into a funnel. And the way to do that is we're gonna go to Kenji and go back. Web builder. And then we have two funnels right here. You have the Facebook ad survey, and then we have Facebook lead gen funnel. So you already have two funnels. Let's check this one out.
Yeah, I started one.
So yeah, you started this one. This one is a survey. But let's say this one is a form, right? On this one, let's see. So having this, just this doesn't make sense. So we're gonna add something here. We're gonna hover on the blue so we can get some columns in the mix.
Okay.
So we want to get some columns. By the way, let's just delete this for now.
All right.
So add section. We're gonna get a full width. And then we're gonna add rows. So we got sections, we got rows. And the rows has 2 columns or 3 columns or whatever. We're gonna go 2 columns. So we got our row, our 2 columns, and in the columns, we can actually place our elements. So right here could be your logo, which is an image. And right here could be something that makes them click the call to action. So maybe like get your offer or get qualified or whatever. And it could, and the form will be in the pop-up. Don't do the form just right there. The form will be a pop-up. And in your pop-up, you're gonna add 1 row, and that 1 row will be your actual form or survey or whatever. Because you want the page, all the page, you want the most information that you can have there on that page. And then right here, I'm gonna add another section. Same thing, full. This time, we just need 1 column to write our text. And our text is a copy of the headline of this one right here. I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna place it right there. And then we're gonna do bold. And we're gonna increase on the desktop, we're gonna increase the font to make it like this, emphasize. And then we're gonna emphasize on the 69 cents. We're gonna make that like that. And right underneath, we're gonna have, we can actually duplicate this. And right here, we're gonna have our benefits. I don't know. So we're just gonna have a check mark right there. Remember how we got the emojis the other day? Like on the ad? Oh, actually, here. We actually can use content from the ad. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna copy all that. It doesn't hurt for your landing page to look like the ad because that's what it is. Your landing page is the ad. That's where we're gonna send traffic to, just like we're sending traffic to on Facebook.
All right.
And then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna make it look like that. Cool. Then we're gonna go ahead and add a button. And this button will be qualify now for life insurance, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then hurry. We're gonna say hurry, special programs, and soon. This is kind of like a scarcity right there, just like a subtext for the main text to just make it, you know. And then right here on the top, there's the mobile font size and then the desktop font size. So this is where you control the font size on here. And we'll make it smaller. This one make it a little bit smaller. And then so you see how like it's very like all in one right now. How you can see
Mm-hmm.
that everything in one page. That's the main goal behind a landing page. You don't want to give them too many information in just one page because they're not going to do anything. Qualify now. Same thing, hurry, special programs, and soon. And then right here in the back, I mean, you can like get creative with it if you want. Like you can change it and come here and go to Unsplash and find a background like financial. Something like this, right? But right now it's not looking nice. It has this thing where it's not even showing your text. So a trick to
Right.
that, we're gonna go here and so we're gonna click on the background and right here, you see where it says light fade, have fade, heavy fade. We're gonna go on the heavy fade one, see what happens. And now we can see our words better, but there's also a background to just make it a little bit more interesting to look at instead of just white.
Right.
And then
Right.
the call to action, if we're clicking on the text, the call to action is opening a pop-up. And the pop-up is pretty much our form. And every time they try to escape
Right.
that page, the pop-up pops up to let them fill out the form. And once they fill out
Okay.
the form, so right here, so what happens when they fill out your form? They go to the next page. So right here, under redirect, select go to next page.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever your next page is gonna be, or something like that. This could be the name page. This is what people are gonna see if you like text it to them. If you add a picture and
Okay.
stuff, they will see the picture in the text message. Um, so you can come in here and add it later. It's under settings and SEO metadata,
Okay.
but it's not really that crucial if you're just gonna be sending a link to people. So right now we
Okay.
can actually preview this. We can see the mobile version right here. And as you can see on the mobile version, it's looking nice as well. But the text could be a little bit smaller. So we're going to click on that text, go to this left side, and we have mobile font size. I'm going to drag it to the left. And now it's just a little bit more, well, let's do 16. Let's do 20. Okay, so this looks better. It's more, all together. And on the mobile, they can read it quickly. But this button, let's say I want to drag it down. I want it to go down a little bit. See where it says spacing options? This is like to make space. And it's a bottom one, I think. Is it? Nope.
the margin top.
Oh yeah, it's this one right here. There you go. And this is how we make space. So all the settings on the left, and then you hover on certain options to make the edits for on the left. So like right here, if we highlight this and we make it bold, on the left side, I can specify that bold colors should be orange or yellow or blue or something like that. So that's pretty much how it works. So
Okay.
let's save it and hit preview. Here we go. A landing page without barely any negative space and straight to the point. They try to leave, they get the form. And then the only thing they have is to qualify now, just like an ad, direct and to the point. Once
Yeah.
I learned this technique, my life changed. And I forgot all about websites and all that crap. Because that's all you need.
Yeah. I think at some point when I transition to something like this, I want to put a couple of questions where they can pre-qualify themselves, like the gender, do they smoke, things like that. So that way I'll
So
have something to work with.
yeah,
So I can,
let me
I
show you
guess I
something.
can,
So right
yeah.
here, you have your survey. And just like we updated our funnel, our form like that with one click, you can just add a survey just like the same thing. So in your survey, and I think you have already started one,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and check it out. So you have a survey right here. And you have female, male, yes, age group, things like that. They use nicotine products. Now, what I recommend is each question have its own slide. Okay. Because right now you just have 2 slides. Don't be like afraid to create more slides. You know what I mean? And you can drag and drop the slides up. So this one, we can move it up.
Hmm.
You see how customizable this thing is?
Yeah.
And we can move this to the first slide. And make one question per slide. And what you're gonna do is based on their answer, we have something called logic. This logic could either take them to the next step or whatever slide that you have. It could disqualify them immediately, or it could disqualify them after they submit their information. Okay. So these are the things that it's possible under logic for each question and each slide. Now, since we know that, under settings, under options right here, it says disqualify immediately message. So this is what they get when they get disqualified right away. Now, this could be a message or it could be a link. And that link could have a page like the one we just created. Oops, unfortunately, you're disqualified. Maybe try us another time, whatever, or maybe you send them another package or another, offer or whatever. You put them in a specific list as well. Now, let's say they disqualify after they submit. What do you want to send them? Where do you want to send them? Is it the same link? Is it different? Whatever. And then if they qualify, this is the on submit. So if they submit and they qualify, it's just, they're a submission. It's either they submit or they disqualify, either or. And once they qualify and submit, they go to the next step in the funnel. And the next step in the funnel would be, I'm gonna save this for you real quick. And the next step in the funnel would be the thank you page. Hey, thank you for filling out the form, blah, 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 blah. Here's what to do next. Book an appointment. Now, if you want to do this, it's really easy to actually just duplicate, clone funnel, and you're gonna clone the same thing into your location. And then you're gonna clone it to this one, same funnel. And now you have 2 pages, except this one is gonna say thank you. So this is the thank you page. On the thank you page, we take the advantage of them that they just filled out the info and we try to book them for an appointment. So we're gonna go ahead and edit our previous page. And then right here, we're just gonna change it, change the wording. Thank you. Submitting qualify. Here is the next step. Book a call with one of our licensed experts to move forward. Okay. And then we're going to delete this. We're going to delete this. And then we're going to delete this as well. Unless you have another button in mind that you want to send them maybe to your website or I don't know where you want to send them. But we're going to delete this. Actually, we can make this into so we're going to make it into book now. Book appointment. Book benefits. Okay. And so the pop-up in this case, so right here, we're going to add our calendar. And we just have to click here and select which one we want. Boom. Now they're going to be able to book appointments. And for this background, we're going to try something different. Instead of a light fade, we're going to go like this. And then for this background, instead of using that color, we'll use something like this. You see how I'm able to customize everything here? We'll use something like this. This looks really nice. And for the pop-up, instead of my form, I'm not going to ask them to get their info again. This time, I'm going to give them the calendar. Because that's the main thing from the thank you page, is to get them to book an appointment. Okay, and then later on, we'll update the metadata. But when they book an appointment, what happens next, right? So what happens next is they go to the next step. And for the next step, you do the exact same thing. The next step will have the same exact contact, except is going to be, thank you for booking your appointment with us. Also, when you have their info ready, you can use custom fields, like how we use in the texting and calling, like contact, first, name. That's a custom field. So when they fill out the first page and they come to that second page, their name is actually in there, right? So now
Yeah.
you're taking customization to the whole new level. And with the thank you page, when you're thanking them for booking an appointment, you do the same exact thing. And right now, if you don't have this, if you want to take this off, you can actually send them from Facebook to this page to book an appointment. Instead of sending them to the link directly, you can send them to this page, but it's the same thing. In my opinion, sending them to the page directly is better. And then once you're
The
done
calendar
editing,
page,
come to settings and connect your funnel. And that's it. And now your funnel is connected to the website and you can start using your funnel. All right, so let's go ahead and use it, try it out.
So we're gonna use the funnel in the future, not right now, right?
Yep. But you can start using it
So
now.
it's
You
not-
can start using the thank you page. See that? But I think I got the custom field wrong. So you might want to check that. Go to the custom fields and copy like the first name custom field. Contact, I think it's contact dash. Let me see. I'm not quite sure.
I don't think I want to use the funnel just yet in case I want to like tweak something before. So it's not on, right? They won't be directed to the funnels yet.
No, no, it's not. I mean, they're on, but nobody knows the link to it if you don't share it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Yeah, conversations. I mean, you're not gonna use the phone number to send messages either. You're not gonna set up an automated message for the texting, like as far as them setting up an email or something. Like right here, this one, like all the text messages that go out. Cause I think you might need to update the card just for that.
Oh, but I do want the automated messages to go out, like when the leads come in and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna want that.
Yep. So this is the funnel right here. I just wanted to check out the custom field. I think I wrote it wrong. Oh, no, this is user. Be careful choosing a user from a contact because a lot of times I've made the mistake myself and I use the user
Yeah.
first name and then it says Yusuf and it's calling my clients Yusuf and they're like, what? I'm not Yusuf. I'm Mark. And we sent that to 100 people and I'm like, oh my God, like what happened here? But yeah, be careful. Like it happened to me. It has to say contact first name. If it says user first name, it's you. But yeah, I mean, you see how in this short time we built the funnel?
Yeah.
It's really easy. You just have to know like what is it that you want from this funnel. And you just want their info and you want to book an appointment and follow up on that appointment booked so you can close the deal. And then if you have their info, you can always keep on sending them educational stuff to their email as a newsletter or as a text message or just a link. You can create a page of information and be like, hey, I put this link together with a video and some information about this new product. Check it out. And then guess what? On the same link, you put a pop-up to book an appointment. And that's when it gets,
Mm.
okay, this guy's trying to help me, but I need more help. Let me book an appointment with him, you know?
Mhm.
So right now,
Mhm.
this thanks page, look, if I refresh, check it out. It's like magic. So, see that? See how the name
Oh,
changes?
yep.
Oh, it says thank. It's not even right.
Yeah, I think for like right now, what I think I'm gonna do when my Facebook leads come in, I think I'm gonna just let them know that I got their request, like the initial, as soon as they submit their information. After a minute, I'll send them a text like, hey, I got your request, I'm working on your quote, and then I'll call them within the first 5 minutes to get the info I need to run the quote.
Yep,
So
that's smart.
yeah, rather than just like sending them the booking link and waiting for them to book it and everything, I'll just do all that. I'll call them in the first 5 minutes and get the info I need and book them while I'm on the phone.
Okay, so this is it. This is your first message. Got your request from a
Yeah,
non-medical life insurance quote. No medical life. What is the no medical? What is that?
no medical, like they don't need to do a medical exam.
I
Because
think you should. I
life
think you
is,
should take it off
No,
because they already know. They already know they signed up for that. So no medical life insurance because that might be deceiving. In like, are they not getting medical insurance? So right, I would just take that off, in my opinion, and just be for a life insurance quote from our Facebook ad, and working on it now. So you can reply stuff. Okay, yeah, I would just take this off.
but leave it in the ad though. In the ad is fine.
No, in the ad is definitely fine. In the ad, in the form, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the point.
Okay.
But here, like in the initial first message, we got to make it as short and as it makes sense as possible as we can. The more it makes sense, the better.
Yeah. 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 Okay. That's a good idea. Is it like necessary to put, you can text stop to opt out? Is it bad if I
Yes,
take that part out?
it's crucial. They might suspend your account if you don't do that. It's not us.
Okay.
I don't control that. It's Twilio. We are partnered up with them, and they provide you guys with the account to send the text and emails. Um, Now, the only thing that happens if you don't update your debit card or credit card, we end up paying for the credit. Sometimes I don't mind for some clients, but when they start getting like doing numbers, then we want to make sure they update their credit because we don't want to pay hundreds of dollars in
Yeah.
fees. So, but
Yeah.
even though like we still like, I think we do like 3,000, 4,000 in total across all of our accounts every month. And it's growing every month. We spend more and more on credits as far as like every client as a whole. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Um,
All right.
yeah, each client has their own sub account, and also like be careful not to make a text too long because sometimes it's gonna count as two texts, and you're gonna get charged for two texts when it's just one to the one person.
Right.
Um,
Right.
yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. What else? Other than that, you're good to go. I mean, your ads are good, follow-ups are good, cabin ads are good, follow-ups are set up. We just need to expand on the follow-ups and make workflows as we need them. As we go and we get booked appointments and stuff like that, we're gonna build the workflows around it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
So I'm ready to go then. But before we sign up, how do I connect my Outlook calendar? I wasn't able to figure it out. All I can see was, I think I connected my Outlook, but the calendar, I don't know if it's connected.
so your calendar, you should go on calendar right here. And then you're gonna do two-way.
Mhm.
Oops, it's not here. So let's do this. User. You see right here where it says Outlook calendar?
Yeah.
Connecting it right now. Okay. You will check for conflicts as well.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Somebody's calling.
This guy's asking if you have a veteran discount on the cabins.
Oh, this guy. شو بدر يعني واحد old.
Veteran, like a military veteran.
ايه له تنتج.
Sure.
هذا اللي بيحاربوا يعني. اه
The military.
طبعا انت. عليك شعره لهذا شو فرق التنقل.
All right. So we should be good now. Let me just specify your calendar here. Let's see. Calendars. Huh. Why does it say none? Do you have anything on your Outlook right now?
Let me see. I don't think so, because I just started using that calendar. I have April 18th at, wait, hold on. Nope. Never mind, hold on.
Just make a dummy one if you want. And just see if it's working.
All right, let me make one really quick.
Not a lot of people use Outlook. I don't know why you like that one. Google connects to your Apple Watch. It connects to your iPhone. You sure you want to use Outlook?
Yes. We've just always used Outlook for our email platform. I mean, that's the only reason.
Okay.
I just put a test booking in my calendar, like a block.
See, I got a text letting me know about my next appointment. I mean, a notification from Google because I have mine on my Apple Watch. Sends me
Yeah,
reminders.
we can, I mean, because we have the Outlook too. I mean, I get things, but it's just like Google just like easily integrates everywhere.
So what I did, I just made a team. I made a team right here of just you. When you have a team of just you, oh, there you go. Is that the calendar you made? The test?
Yeah, go to the 18. Yeah, I think that's my primary, not the. Yeah, test. There it is.
There we go. It works.
Good.
But right here, no, not now. You're gonna see teams, and you will have your own calendar. You know, and since you have a team, since you're part of a team, and your calendar is connected to Outlook, under your user, you can see the test appointments. So when you book appointments from now on, it's gonna be have to be on this calendar. So my staff, we already have a team. And then right here, we're gonna create a team calendar. And it's gonna be the same thing. It's just one person, it's you. Same thing, we're gonna do the availability later, but same thing we did for the other account. It's the same exact thing, but this is a different calendar because that's how it's gonna be connected to your Outlook. That's if you wanna use Outlook. If you wanna use Google, you can use it with the other one, with this one, the unassigned, because Google can connect to unassigned calendar. With the Outlook, since it's team oriented platform, then you have to have a team calendar, which is this one. And it looks different than the regular calendar, by the way. This is the team calendar. This is the regular calendar. And so now you're gonna need to change this link and put it on the back end of your form if you wanna use this calendar. And then later on in the future, if you wanna add more people to this calendar, you can divide appointments between other people as well. That's how some of my clients have it set up. You know,
Okay.
where they divide appointments to their team and stuff like that.
Okay, so when I want to send people the link to book a meeting in my calendar, I send them this link here.
This one, yes, because this one is connected to your Outlook. But if you want to
Okay.
use Google, you send them the other one.
Okay.
With Outlook, you have to use a team calendar, even if it's just you on the team calendar.
Okay. And for the name, I can make it the same one as before, quotes and
Mhm.
benefits walkthrough.
Yeah, you can change it. Change the name, change the availability, and then make sure that link, you change it on the trigger links as well. Remember when we created trigger links? All that,
Yeah.
and then you're good to go.
Okay.
And then you can start
All right.
choosing this calendar on pages as well, like funnels. You can just select a different calendar now.
Okay.
All right, man. I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat. But I'll talk to you later.
All
You
right.
can book a time whenever you have the link for the review appointment, right?
Yeah. So I guess we'll shoot for booking one a week after we started the advertising. So probably next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday for sure. Yeah, let's give it some time. But also before that, if you're going through something that you don't understand, you can book a time before next Friday, so I can help you out.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Take care. Peace out.